Well, the freak accident has a lot of people wondering if there's a way to keep our IndyCar drivers safe from some of that flying debris.
In fact, the National Hot Rod Association is already making moves to protect its drivers. The NHRA has a major competition in Claremont next month, and tonight the teams are hosting a block party in Brownsburg. Sports reporter Rich Nye is there with them tonight. Rich?
Good evening. This is the top fuel dragster driven by the Sarge, Tony Schumacher. He's won the U.S. Nationals 8 times, and for the last 3 years, Tony has been racing with a canopy on this open wheel machine, and he believes it's the way to go. It's the safe way to ride an open wheel car. Tony, tell me what this does for you as a driver.
Well, I think it's just the evolution of motorsports in general. We watched airplanes go to a canopy, you know, as opposed to being outside and hitting birds, and we watched the boats, all boats, enclosed offshore, the race boats and the drag boats, go to an enclosed canopy. It diverts things away from your helmet, away from your head. Neil and Mike, my crew chiefs, along with my father, approving this whole deal, spent a lot of time and a lot of money developing a way where I can see clearly and be protected from parts and pieces flying through the air. Nobody, you know, first of all, our hearts and prayers go out to all families that have sustained losses like this. It's a terrible thing, but you know, we want to protect, and it's an open choice. Everybody does not have to use this canopy, and nor is it going to just go fit on an Indy car. It's going to take development. It's going to take you know, people at the top stating we have to look into this further. But you know, for me, I wouldn't drive a car without it. You can have a helmet, you can have all kinds of equipment around your head, but you hit something at 300 miles an hour, it hurts and it's going to kill you. So we've chosen to divert it, and when you hit parts and pieces, it's ballistic glass, it's carbon. It's meant to keep parts and pieces away from drivers.
We take a quick look inside. We're almost out of time, but you see the driver's completely inside, and Tony, again, this is bulletproof. That's how strong this is.
It depends what kind of bullet you shoot at it, but I'd definitely rather have someone swinging, you know, a sledgehammer at me in this car than being in that open cockpit we used to see. It's just the way of the future.
Well, it may take some time. It's not even in the development stage yet for IndyCar. Formula One has started to look at this, but perhaps a canopy one day for IndyCars already in NHRA Top Fuel Drag Racing. John?
All right, thank you. Rich Nye reporting from Brownsburg tonight. Now, we have a rundown of what other drivers are saying about Justin Wilson's death at WTHR.com. We have a section dedicated to Justin that includes social media reaction. And be sure to read the latest column from Bob Kravitz, which looks at the risks that IndyCar drivers face daily and the drive to make their sport safer.